Hey, this is Kriss Panic, and we're at Metaltown 2013 at the Motorhead Headphones Lounge. We have Björn here from Soilwork, and it's a real pleasure because, you know, Swedish titans of metal as well.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to talk to you about your new album that came out, the double EP. I mean, how did that come about? Did you just write so many songs that were killer that you just had to literally put them on 2 CDs?
Well, it was kind of the plan from the beginning. I had an idea of making something bigger than just throwing out another disc with, like 11, 12 songs. And this is our 9th album, so I think we needed to do something special, and especially after all the turbulence within the band and with Peter not sure if he was going to, be able to tour or not. And I think we turned it into something really positive, and I think, it's really a matter of a band effort. Like, each member wrote songs for the album. So, I mean, I think that people got really high on the fact that, you have a whole double album to express yourself. You can kind of break the boundaries a little bit as well.
You know, you have so many people writing albums. Do you find the music has a different dynamic throughout, especially the 2 CDs?
Yeah, I think it does, and I think it needed to, because just having an album, like a double album, sounding like stabbing the drum or whatever all the way through, that would tend to get pretty boring. So I think we needed some dynamics. There's some mellow songs. There's some full-on, like, really thrashy songs, and even like black metal-esque songs as well. So I think that's what we needed.
So I take it you had a lot of fun in the whole process and doing it.
Absolutely. I mean, it went pretty smooth, considering the fact that we recorded 26 songs total. So it was pretty smooth, but it was a fun ride for sure. It was 2 months, and we did it kind of old school. We were in the same studio, not like recording guitars in one studio and then the drums in a different one, whatever. So we were recording everything at the same studio, and we're sleeping there the whole time, the whole band, and cooking together and creating this beast of an album together.
And what studio did you go to?
Sorry?
What studio did you go to?
Oh, it's a studio called Fascination Street outside Varberg, Sweden, yeah.
Okay, I know it. Now, I just want to talk to you about life on the road. I mean, how do you as a band cope with that?
Well, I mean, it's a little bit different nowadays, I guess. We've been around for a while, and in the beginning it was just full-on drinking, and then especially, the booze. I believe we've been cutting down on the booze a little bit, so it's mostly IPA nowadays, and so I guess that's a sign of getting old. I don't know. But I guess, you need to find that balance. You can't drink too much, because then you can't handle it, but if you don't drink enough, you can't handle it anyway. You get bored, and so you need to find that kind of...
So basically it's a catch-22, so you're damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm not too sure if that's the best advice for young emerging bands.
No, probably not.
So has it ever gone wrong for you when you've been on stage because you've had a few too many drinks and you've kind of gone to it and gone, oh shit?
Not that I can recall. I never puked on stage or anything like that, but there's been times when I forgot the lyrics, but it doesn't happen very, very often. I should never have said that, because it's probably going to happen tonight then. So, yeah.
I mean, you've actually got an amazing voice, and I've been listening to your album. I mean, it's something really to aspire to. I'm a vocalist myself, and to try and get to that level. So, but what I want to talk to you about is, what's the worst festival you've been to so far?
Wow. Worst festival. Trying to think here. Like 2 years ago, I mean, we went to a Finnish festival. I don't really have to mention it, but it was not really the organization. It was more the weather. It was like 5 degrees Celsius in the middle of the summer, and it was raining, and people were so out of their minds, piss drunk, lying around, just everything was really depressing. It was like kind of like Second World War kind of feel to it. It was really depressing.
Did you find it hard to connect with the audience when everyone's sort of like that?
Well, it depends. If people, sometimes you play late and you're kind of the deadliner, whatever, and people are too wasted to care, really. But, so I rather play, like, I think we have a perfect spot today. It's around 5, I believe, 5 p.m. I think that's perfect. That's when people are kind of still at a high, so.
Was you here yesterday? Because the weather sucked balls. It really did.
I saw pictures. The drummer from All That Remains, he posted pictures, and it looked really, really, really grey and boring. So it's a lot better today. So
yeah, I mean, yesterday, I mean, it was cool. The bands were amazing and stuff, but when the weather's that bad, it makes it really difficult for people to kind of get involved.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, today's beautiful, so I mean, long may it continue. Do you have anything you want to kind of say to people back home? About your future plans in the next coming year?
Future plans. I mean, as we talked about, it's a double album, so I mean, we're gonna take our time to tour a lot more for this album than we did for Panic Broadcast, and so it's probably going to be 3 years of touring. But we're also working on something kind of that remains a secret for now. But we will make sure that we'll visit places that we haven't been to before, like like South America, stuff like that. So
I mean, just talking about that, I know that a lot of Swedish bands, like I know the guys in Dark Room, they go over there and they've just told me the reception for Swedish bands is totally amazing. So I wish you all the luck in that and all the world. Okay, man. I'm Kriss Panic. This is the Motorhead Headphones Lounge at Metaltown 2013. I want to thank Björn from Soilwork for spending time talking to us. Rock on and get your horns out.